Welcome to my study today. We're going to have a look at the apostrophe. That shows us in our written work that something belongs to a noun. Grammar professors call it the Saxon genitive, but I think these days you hear more possessive case. I'll give you some exercises to practice it, and I'll tell you an English joke to see that you've really understood how the apostrophe works. At the end of the video, I'll give you some synonyms which will help you expand your vocabulary for your written work in exams. First we'll look at singular nouns. Do we say the hat of the man is white? The dog of my friend was called Fido. The tail of the horse is long. Or this. Well, in English we really express it this way. The man's hat is white. My friend's dog was called Fido. The horse's tail is long. We use the apostrophe S to show possession or association, mainly though for humans or animals, not so much for inanimate things, and I'll explain that a little more later. For plural nouns, it's slightly different. Do we say the house of the boys, the laughter of the girls, or do we say this, the boys' house, the girls' laughter? You notice the apostrophe follows the S. But when words are plural already, like women, men and children, we simply use an apostrophe S. Women's, so we could say the women's dresses, the men's race, the children's joke. But there are some words that you must watch out for. With groups or organisations like Parliament, we can express the possessive in two ways. We can say the decision of Parliament or Parliament's decision. With places we can do the same thing. The world's population or the population of the world. But where we have more than one noun, we usually only put the apostrophe after the second one, like this: Peter and Susan's wedding, Mr. and Mrs. Jones's house. Now, days of the week are important, and most English people, I'm afraid, get this wrong. If I said, I've got a week's holiday, you notice we have the apostrophe S after the word week. It's a single week and it's possessive. He has 3 weeks holiday. Weeks is plural, so the apostrophe follows the S. Be careful with days of the week. If I'm going to a shop in England, I tend to say, I'm going to the greengrocer's. Notice the apostrophe at the end. Not the greengrocer's shop, but I'm going to the greengrocer's, or I'm going to the butcher's. Here are some exercises for you to practice. Notice that there are some special cases which I've shown, like classical names, and sometimes we can't make up our minds which one to use. You may see both forms. But if you come to London and you travel on the Underground, you may see the station St James's Park, which you notice is spelt with an apostrophe S. Look at number 3 in exercise A. You notice it hasn't changed. The leg of the table. A table is inanimate, so we tend not to use a possessive. We don't say the table's leg. That would sound rather strange to me in English. There are some exceptions, but you'll just have to watch out for those. And now, to test if you really understood, I'm going to give you the English joke. A grammar professor goes to the market to buy some fruit. He notices the spelling on the stall, and he says to the owner, "Excellent spelling, sir, but carrots, really?" And the owner says to the professor, "Actually, Professor, I'm Mr. Carrot." If you understood that, perhaps you could explain it in the comments below. Here are our synonyms for the verb to permit. allow, make possible, give permission, grant and accord. Oh goodness, is that the time? Well, I'm sorry, I really must go because I'm going to the dentist this afternoon. Next time we'll look at adjectives of quality. So I say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Please like below. Bye.